Does anybody remember, guys, when 5 stars were meta? Well, guess what, guys? We are taking it back to then, and we are going to be using the best 5 stars in the game. Now, there is going to be one special thing we're adding into that, and that is any 5 stars that have like a serious Evo, we are not going to be allowed to use, guys. So it's only going to be 5 stars with no Evo. Let's go build the team. Before we do, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and let me know, guys, should we make my co-unit a 5 star, 6 star, or 7 star? All right, here we go. All right, so here we go, guys. We have my inventory sorted by 5 stars. All right, now if I remember correctly, guys, Exorcist was busted, so let's bring him. Actually, and we can't bring him though because he has an Evo. All right, so we're only bringing units that are like 5 stars only. All right, we'll put Water Mage in here temporarily. Let's see who else we have. We'll put Cars in here temporarily. We'll put Zenitsu in here temporarily. I know we need a good money unit, guys, and the best money unit, guys, that's a 5 star is actually Gem Finder. He gives more money than Bulma. And for buffs, you gotta go with the GOAT, guys, Irwin. All right, also, if I remember correctly, this guy's good and this guy's good. All right, guys, after we did a lot of research, we did finally get the team together. And remember, we're not using any units with Evos. Let's get it going. All right, let's get it started with Demon Yusuke, man. Now this guy, he's supposed to be getting an Evo soon. If I remember correctly, he was really good. Maybe his orb isn't working. Oh wait, no, it's just starting stats just suck. Wow, that's actually really sad. 894. Oh man, guys, I guess there's a reason we have 6 stars. All right, but it's actually not, you know what, not horrendous. It's livable right now, guys. All right, it's somewhat livable. All right, we're gonna have to go drop the man, the myth, the legend, Gem Finder next. This guy's actually legit goated. Look at that, man. $400 per wave at the start. He actually is the best money unit starting out. Pretty insane. And his upgrades at the start are pretty good as well. All right, he's definitely an underrated money unit in the game. And you know what? Maybe there's gonna be some strategies with him in the future. We will have to see. All right, just don't sleep on our boy Gem Finder. All right, next upgrade is gonna be 450. Our damage jumps up to 4,000, which is quite the big jump. So he went from trash to actually, you know what? Almost 1,000 DPS, probably 1,000 DPS if he was max level. So not bad at all. All right, then we get Spirit Blast for a slightly bigger AoE. Now he's all the way up to 13,000 damage. You know what? That's actually not that bad. We'll take it. All right, here we go. All right, we got some more money now. Let's go get some more upgrades. Bang, and then enough. So now he's actually a full AoE unit, guys, that's doing 38,000 damage every 4 seconds. So that's close to 10,000 DPS. And now he's slightly over 10,000 DPS. All right, not bad at all for a 5-star unit, but definitely not meta. So we're gonna have to go farm up a bunch of money now because these units are pretty expensive. So let's go check out Gem Finder's upgrades. All right, looks like his goodness is kind of slowing down a bit. Like, this is a little bit pricey for only giving me like $1,300. Yeah, these upgrades are kind of mid right now, not gonna lie. But we have to go slog through them. Wow, so we are on like the gazillionth upgrade and he's still only giving 13,000. I'm kind of confused, man. He started out being so good. And the thing is, like, his ability splits the money between every player. Now, it would make more sense if the player, if everybody got 17K, like this would actually be make sense. But I just don't, it's just kind of mid because it splits the money. So every player would get like 1/4 of this. So it's just not worth it for the most part. But in solos, he actually gives more money than Bulma. Now, I do believe he's a lot more expensive as well and definitely not as good of a value. All right, so while we're waiting to max this guy out, we are going to sell our boy Demon Yusuke because he is lagging the game with his fire classic effects right there. So we're going to switch it up to Cilio the Sea Dragon. Now, this is a pretty decent unit right here. It's going to be our World 3 representative. All right, besides, of course, the Gem Finder. Now, the one thing that makes this unit good is she is air. And the upgrades are pretty cheap too, like $1,000, $3,000, already doing pretty well. Here we go, guys. Rain Stream, bang. Maybe a slightly bigger AoE, maybe. Wow, look how expensive this is, guys. He's giving us 50K per wave and the upgrade cost 150. That's ridiculously bad. I just don't get it. All right, bang and bang. And then we get Geyser Blast. So a nice thick AoE with 104,000 damage. I think this unit is the best air 5-star in the game. All right, not counting units with evos. Correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty good a unit. Actually, wait a second. Well, we do have a hybrid, but that's slightly different. All right, we have one more upgrade to max this guy out. Now, this one's a banger right here. $40,000, guys, per wave increase, but it cost us 300K. Like, this is ridiculous, man. Like, I'm only using him because he gives me slightly more money than Balma, but if I were in story mode or something, I would have been done with this guy because this is trash. But at least the ending number is good. All right, so we got a bunch of money saved, so now it's time to start putting in some work. All right, we do have to check out one more unit, though. Actually, a few more units. So here we go, guys. We got the Buddha Chairman. Now, this guy has his orb, and look at that, 4 SPA, nice. And then he gets his cool ability, guys. It's, well, cool attack called Prey. All right, look at that. And the thing about it is AoE's kind of mid with this attack, but it does now actually hit air units, which is kind of worthless for this game mode, but it is what it is. Here we go. Then we get third hand. Now, this is when his AoE gets crazy. Look at that, guys. Dang. He's basically full AoE, man. We're just going to put him on last. Let it ride. There we go. And I think we're going to go probably just spam a bunch of them because they're pretty OP. I'm not going to lie. Now, they definitely are some laggy units. And the other thing about these older units, guys, is they're not as optimized as the newer ones. So, oftentimes, if you're playing with older units, you are going to experience a bunch of lag. So let's go try to get a few more of these guys down here. Here we go. And here we go. And here we go. And here we go. Looking good. Here we go. We got quite a bit of DPS down right here. The only problem with this DPS is very, very slow SPA. So the faster SPA, guys, we're going to get from our girl, Cilio the Sea Dragon. She got some nice AoE, not gonna lie. So we're gonna get her upgraded as much as possible. Just spam them down, spam them down. Let's get it. Let's get this dub. All right, there we go. Looking good. And looking good. Here we go. And here we go again. And there we go again. There we go. Got all of 8 of these maxed. Perfection. All right, now it's time for us to turn off our attack. Actually, no, wait, we still got to take out Law's attack effects. I don't know if we're going to be able to see them, though. All right, we'll go get him some upgrades. So it looks like he only has like a couple attack effects. That's kind of interesting. Oh, they're all getting wrecked right now. Dang. I guess we won't have to see the attack effects anytime soon. And we'll see them later on. Heart attack and then replacement. Now, replacement is pretty sweet. It just teleports the enemies all the way back to the end of the map. Well, actually, it's all the way back to the end of the like most recent path. So if you click it here, it's going to teleport them all the way back there. So that's actually the best spot to have Law. I'm trying to remember if he's a good DPS or not. He's not that great of a DPS, so I'm not going to worry about it. We're just going to put all of them back here. And the other problem with Law is he's only a one-time ability. So you use him once, and you're pretty much good, like once per enemy. And then the enemy can never be lawed again. That way, of course, yeah, that just makes sense. So let's get it. All right, so I believe this should get them all maxed. Looking great. Yes, sir. All right, now it's time for the demon use case. I think we're just going to go plop them over here, and we're going to turn off the attack effects because we're starting to lag a little bit. Let's get these demon spirit detectives all the way down here. Here we go. All right, we want them to cover as much of the map as humanly possible, and this is the best way to do that. And he's going to be bringing quite a bit of DPS with us as well. Now, the one thing we don't have is a 5-star slow unit. Now, I don't know if there's a 5-star slow unit in the game. I know there's 5-star time stop units, but we couldn't bring them due to the rules of this thing because Dio has an evolution, Jotaro has an evolution, so we really couldn't bring those unless we wanted to change the rules of the challenge. So here we go. We got all these guys maxed. Now it's time for us to get our buff set up. Yeah, I'm not sure the best way to go about this is. I think we're going to do like a mutant buff. So we'll get this upgraded there. And we'll get this right here. We go. All right, and then at the edge, we're going to go set up our next one right here. And then our next one right here. And then I'm thinking we kind of have to, we actually have 3 Irwins left because I had to place one for the thumbnail. So I'm thinking we get one, we'll get one like here, one like here, and one like, yeah, that's not too bad. think we might have to move these guys back though, because they're not gonna get buffed, and we kind of need that action. All right, we'll just put them back here. It should be fine. We'll leave them on first as well, which might be a bad idea, but we'll have to see. All right, we do need to get this buff set up though, because we do need some damage. So let's get it popping. All right, bang, bang, and oh man, bang. All right, unfortunately, we're gonna have to fix that a little bit later on. That's fine. And then this one, as soon as this buff ends out, bang, bang, and bang. All right, I don't know if I set that up correctly, but we'll find out in a second. All right, so damage-wise, we haven't even crossed 1 billion yet. So that is one thing I will say the 5 stars aren't good at, is getting in that, putting in that work damage-wise. Because if we take a look, this guy with max buff is doing 470k. So yeah, that's definitely kind of mid. And the buff is capped at like 200%. So that's also kind of mid as well. But it is what it is. It's not the end of the world, but it's not great. However, we are on wave 66 though. So if we make it 14 more waves, we will be getting that Stardust action. So I think that's a dub if we do get that. But we will have to see. I am going to place our last Irwin back here to buff these guys. All right, I'm just going to leave that on auto, because this isn't actually that bad. That's close to 10,000 DPS, so we'll take that. Now, Cilio the Sea Dragon is doing 60,000 DPS, 47,000 DPS. And then this guy right here, okay. 158, okay, that's not bad. That's not great though, but he is full AoE, which is nice. So it's hard to really complain with full AoE action. But hey, wave 69, guys. We only need 11 more waves. And I think we have a decent shot, because they're not really even hitting these guys yet. And they haven't even hit our laws yet. All right, but we are going to go move back to the law. That way we can start using law's ability when we need to. Now, is law's ability going to help that much? Probably not, but yeah, it is what it is. The thing is, I didn't really want to bring a time stop because we don't have any slow units. And time stops and slow units kind of go hand in hand. So I didn't think it'd be good. But so far, wave 71, no problems. All right, we gotta go do it right. There we go. There we go. And all right, we're just gonna start spamming it, I guess. All right, there we go. All right, looks like replacement isn't doing too hot. I'm gonna switch to closest. And hopefully that helps. I don't know about that one. Yeah, this ability is kind of cursed. Yeah, this ability did not work out how I thought it was gonna work out. We probably should just use him as a DPS. But wave 74, not bad. I think that's about it though. That's a little unfortunate. So there you go, guys. Best 5 stars in the game got us to wave 74. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you guys go comment down below any video suggestions you have for my next video. And make sure you guys go check out this video on the screen. Peace.